Siamese twins, often called joint twins, have extraordinarily diverse and moving stories, fighting unique challenges while weaving unwavering links. Each of these duos illustrates the strength of the human mind, as well as the beauty of relationships beyond physical appearances. Prepare to discover these fascinating stories of courage and connection. Go, Shivanath and Shivram. These Siamese twins were distinguished by a unique bond. Originally from the Chhattisgarh in India, they were connected to the Sais, sharing almost all their organs, with the exception of the lungs, the heart, and the brain. Despite a separation offer by a medical team, the brothers chose to remain united, testifying to their deep link. Tragically, at the age of 20, they suffered from an illness which, despite treatments, led to their death. Their history, marked by complicity and tragedy, continues to arouse interest on social networks. Abby and Brittany Hensel. Born March 7, 1990, Abby and Brittany Hensel are Siamese twins who captured the attention of the world with their unique history. They share a body but have two distinct heads. Despite their particular condition, they had a relatively normal childhood in Minnesota. Their parents, Patty and Mike Hensel, encouraged them to lead a fulfilled life. The twins have demonstrated an extraordinary ability to work in harmony, succeeding in coordinating their movements. After obtaining their education diploma in 2012, they became teachers, seeking to make the public aware of the differences and to promote the acceptance of people with special needs. Daisy and Violet Hilton. Daisy and Violet Hilton, famous Siamese twins, were born in England at the beginning of the 20th century, united in the basin. At that time, separation would have led to the death of one or the other of the sisters, which pushed them to stay together. Their mother abandoned them shortly after their birth, and they were exhibited in traveling fairs. Their life has changed when they were adopted by Mary Hilton, who saw in them an opportunity rather than a burden. Although they had a considerable success in the world of spectacle, they lived under strict contracts. Tragically, they died at 61 in 1969, leaving behind a fascinating heritage. Manah and Islam. An exceptional birth took place in Egypt in 2005 with the arrival of Manah, a little girl with an additional head. His twin, Islam, did not have a complete body. Manah could blink with eyes and smile, but could not survive without his twin. This congenital malformation, known as craniopagus, results from an embryo which fails to divide in two. In 2006, a bold separation operation was undertaken for 14 hours and was successful. Unfortunately, 2 years later, Manah suffered from a serious brain infection related to the intervention. Despite medical efforts, she died soon after. Their moving story has captured attention and raises questions about the challenges of joint twins. Joy and Joyce Maxino. Joy and Joyce Maxino. Joy and Joyce Maxino are Siamese twins from the Philippines, born with a rare malformation called craniopagus parasiticus. Their skull being merged, they had to overcome unique challenges. Doctors initially gave them a 10-year life expectancy, but against all odds, the twins celebrated their 15th anniversary this year. Although they are in good health, an operation to separate them would cost around $75,000. To finance this intervention, their mother, Jo Marie, chose to work abroad. Initially, a support fund was created by volunteers, but donations decreased over time. Joy and Joyce share videos on social networks, hoping to gain notoriety to achieve their separation objective, which would allow them to live more freely and participate in currently impossible activities. Ronnie and Donnie Gryan. Ronnie and Donnie Gallion, born October 28, 1951, are Siamese twins who have established several records as Siamese brothers and sisters. According to the 2009 Guinness World Records, they have become the oldest Siamese twins in the world, surpassing all medical forecasts. The brothers were bound by the abdomen and shared an organ. After a 2-year stay in hospital, it was determined that the risks of separation were too large. Their father, Wessler, then decided to present them in itinerant shows, which allowed them to provide for their family while making them famous. After 3 decades of career, they withdrew in 1991, but remained active in their community. Tragically, Ronnie and Donnie both died of health problems in July 2020, leaving behind an inspiring and moving story. Krista and Tatiana Hogan. Krista and Tatiana Hogan, born October 25, 2006, are extraordinary twins from Canada. They live in Vernon, British Columbia, with their mother, Felicia Sims, and their brothers and sisters. Connected at the head, they share part of their brain, which makes them the only lively joint twins in Canada. At birth, their survival was estimated at only 20%. However, their vibrant personality and their extroverted mind allowed them to challenge the forecasts. Despite medical challenges, including heart problems for Tatiana, they benefit from regular follow-up. Doctors were impressed by the interconnection of their nervous systems, allowing them to feel sensations through the other. Their journey has aroused great media interest. Although the risk of separation has been deemed too high, their history continues to inspire and educate the public about the realities of the joint twins. Sona and Mona Singh. Sona and Mona Singh are 19-year-old Siamese twins from Punjab in India. They have 2 vertebral columns, 2 hearts, 2 arms, and 2 kidneys, but share a liver, a stomach, a kidney, and a single pair of legs. Their unique situation imposes challenges, but they have developed remarkable coordination between them. The twins recently obtained a job as an electrician within the Punjab State Power Corporation Limited, an achievement of which they are particularly proud. Abandoned at birth and raised in an orphanage, they have always dreamed of working in the field of energy. Their determination and their passion for electrical work led to the recognition of their skills by the Punjab government. Sona and Mona wish to inspire others by their history, proving that it is possible to overcome obstacles. Their life, full of challenges, testifies to their resilience and their desire to live fully, despite their condition of Siamese binoculars. Carmen and Lupita. Andrade. Carmen and Lupita Andrade, Siamese binoculars, challenged medical forecasts by surviving far beyond the minimum life expectancy which had been awarded to them. Born connected to the thorax, they share vital organs, including the liver and certain ribs, as well as circulatory, digestive, and reproductive systems. Despite their condition, the sisters showed incredible resilience, learning to coordinate their movements brilliantly, even if they have only one leg. Carmen controls the right leg, while Lupita manages the left leg. Their love for music also pushed them to develop an exceptional talent for the piano, performing together on stage. In addition to their musical passion, they learned to drive, thus proving their ability to overcome considerable challenges. Carmen and Lupita were able to captivate the hearts of the public, bringing together an important online community with more than 122,000 subscribers on Instagram and more than 255,000 on their YouTube channel. Their journey is a testimony to their determination to lead a life full of joy and inspiration despite the obstacles encountered. La Dan and Laaah Bijani. Ladan and Lale Bijani, Iranian Siamese twins, have experienced a significant story that captivated the attention of the world. United by the head, they have gone through many tests. Their childhood, although difficult, was filled with dreams and ambitions. After the Iranian Revolution, they were separated from their parents, which deeply affected their lives. In 1996, they sought medical aid in Germany to consider separation. Despite the doctor's warnings on the risks, they met Dr. Temenis Keithgo, who agreed to try the operation. On November 2, 2002, Ladan and Lale underwent a complex surgery. Unfortunately, the separation has proven to be particularly delicate due to intimate brain connections with each other. Tragically, they lost their lives during the operation, leaving an indelible footprint in the hearts of those who followed their journey. Their story is a poignant testimony of fraternal love and the challenges facing people with rare conditions. In the end, Ladan and Lale remain a source of inspiration for many, having shown an incredible force in the face of adversity. Neve and Nelly Kollerstein. The Neve and Nelly Kollerstein twins, born in Amsterdam, are Siamese sisters who have overcome many difficulties in reaching the age of 21. Connected from the back of their heads, their medical condition aroused concerns from birth. Doctors initially planned a limited life expectancy, estimating their survival at only 10 years. However, against all odds, they prospered and experienced a relatively normal life. Neve and Nelly's journey was not easy, often making them victims of insults and mockery. However, their unwavering friendship allowed them to find comfort and strength. Despite their condition, they were able to adapt and take advantage of their respective capacities, developing a good complicity. They can be seen in a mirror and even watch TV together. At 21, they share passions similar to those of other young people, such as music and social networks. With their YouTube channel and their Instagram account, They sensitized the public on their condition while celebrating their friendship. The Cholestein sisters embody a resilient spirit and an inspiring joy of life. Pin and Pan, las gemelas. Pin and Pan las gemelas are remarkable twins, aged 7, who share a unique body. They have 2 heads, 2 arms, and 2 trunks, but have only 1 leg each. Despite their physical limits, these courageous twins have learned to overcome everyday obstacles, developing skills such as walking, dressing, and eating together. Their particular situation requires exceptional collaboration and coordination. Pin controls 1 leg, while Pan controls the other, allowing them to move using their arms and their feet as prostheses. They also move on a pink tricycle, their favorite means of transport for long distances. Pin and Pan live in Nakhon Sawan, Thailand, with their grandparents, who describe them as joyful and ordinary children, passionate about singing and simple pleasures. The twins frequent a special school that welcomes children from low-income families. Although suggestions for separation have been issued, their bond so deep prompted them to express a clear desire to stay together. Their family and teachers believe in their potential, hoping to offer them the skills necessary to lead a happy and autonomous life. Mohammed and Ahmed Ibrahim. Mohammed and Ahmed Ibrahim. Mohammed and Ahmed Ibrahim are 2 young Egyptians, united by the top of their heads, living with a rare and dangerous condition. Their story took an exceptional turning point in 2003, when a unique opportunity for separation presented itself thanks to the World Craniofacial Foundation, a team of more than 50 doctors, led by Dr. Kenneth Salcedo, undertook an operation lasting 34 hours, aware of the risks because only 10% of similar procedures had successfully resulted. Despite the enormous challenges, the operation was a total success. However, twins had to face development delays because of their condition. During their first year at school, Mohammed showed encouraging progress, while Hamed needed additional help to catch up. Dr. Salcedo and his team organized private lessons for Ahmed to guarantee his success. Thanks to everyone's efforts and commitment, the 2 brothers have managed to overcome enormous obstacles and are now on the right track to a fulfilling life. Their journey illustrates not only human resilience, but also the positive impact that medical and educational support can have on lives faced with such difficulties. Kendra and Malia Heron. Kendra and Malia Heron are exceptional twins, united in terms of trunk, sharing a pool, liver, intestine, and 2 legs. From their young age, they developed a strong spiritual bond, sharing not only toys and clothes, but also an unwavering friendship that touched the hearts of all those who met them. Their parents, Jake and Iron, quickly became aware of the singularity of their situation. The challenges associated with their joint condition have become more and more obvious as Kendra and Malia grew. Faced with this reality, their parents had to make a difficult decision, choosing to maintain the united twins or opt for surgical separation, more risky. Finally, they chose to carry out the operation that would separate them at the trunk, allowing them to live each with a single leg. This choice, motivated by optimism and hope for a better future, led to a complex 26-hour operation. Despite the physical impacts of this intervention on their young bodies, Kendra and Malia quickly recovered, regaining their dynamism and their energy. Their journey, however, did not stop there. They followed various rehabilitation treatments and have become models of positivity and resilience. Today, they share their experiences on their YouTube channel, thus inspiring many people. Thali and Carter Torres. Callie and Carter, 2 6-year-old joint sisters from Blackfoot, Idaho, captivate their living personality and their joie de vivre. Despite their unusual situation, they express the same curiosity and enthusiasm for learning as any child of their age. Their parents, Chelsea and Nick Torres, are committed to promoting the acceptance of their exceptional family. Upon entering kindergarten in 2022, Callie and Carter integrate perfectly into their school environment and build up a group of friends. They cherish their relationship and participate in activities like any child, savoring the joys of childhood. These incredible sisters are Siamese binoculars, sharing 2 legs and a pool, while having 2 distinct heads. The discovery of their condition upset their parents, but Chelsea and Nick decided to offer them all the possible opportunities. During pregnancy and at birth, the 2 girls were treated at the Children's Hospital in Texas. After an in-depth examination, doctors advised against separation due to the potential risks, recognizing that twins were in good health. Thus, It was decided to leave them together, which reassured their parents. Callie and Carter, like all other twins, share a unique proximity, supporting each other in the ups and downs of life. They appreciate simple pleasures such as cycling and participate in physical therapy sessions. The stories of the Siamese twins presented in this text highlight resilience, the strength of family ties, and the unique challenges that these extraordinary individuals face on a daily basis. Each story illustrates the depth of their connection, their struggle for life, and their quest for acceptance in the world. They are powerful examples of courage and humanity. These fascinating stories remind us that, despite obstacles, love, solidarity, and hope are unwanted forces.